How has your career changed once you step up on that stage and join that illustrious group of Oscar winners?
The great thing is that I got to do this again, you know, because that before Gravity, who knows if I'd have got to score many films. You know, it's a tricky business. The fact it happened so quickly in my career in terms of the perception of it, because no one ever thinks you've kind of been working for 15 years in the build up to these things. It's like overnight. I remember the first words to my wife afterwards, like, I'm going to spend the rest of my life kind of proving this now.
Oh.
Because, you know, the one-hit wonder thing is a very sort of scary thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, and that's kind of how I see it now. It's like, you know, I'm incredibly proud of it. And if I can build a career from it, then fantastic, you know, because it was such a unique opportunity.
Do you remember the nerves sitting in the chair? Did you think you had a shot? I mean, what was going through your mind?
Who were your competitors that year?
Oh, well, it was ridiculous. I was sitting next to John Williams.
Him?
I had Thomas Newman sitting next to him. Alexander Desplat was there. It was and the guy from Arcade Fire was there. He had done a beautiful score that year. And I mean, it was incredible. The whole week of that was just remarkable. You felt so kind of honored to be around it. John Williams kind of kept looking over me and just giving me a little wink here and there, and kind of like, you're okay, you know, don't worry, it's going to be okay, you know. And the first person I saw when they called the name out was John Williams, who couldn't have been sweeter. So that's a huge memory for me. I mean, the nerves, it gets insane by that point. The big nerves were the Golden Globes, which was the first time I'd ever been to an award ceremony of any kind. I was absolutely terrified, to the extent I lost it. And I think it was good, because if I had won it, I think I probably would have collapsed on the way to the stage. But also it kind of made you sort of go, oh, this is fine. You know, the experience is the thing.
Yeah.
So by the time we got to the Oscars, it was the first time my wife had come out to join me. I'd done this sort of whole sort of campaigny thing that you do on my own. So it was just like, it was great. You know, this is fun. So we enjoyed it. And all our friends were there. A lot of people on Gravity that we'd grown very close to.
And it won lots of awards.
Yeah, it was a big night for the film.
And you know, and we kind of just had a nice time. It was like being around with your friends, really. And it's very surreal. I mean, I had a running joke with the guy who won for editing that night, that which one of us was, you know, if we ever did do anything like that, who was going to fall over and do a sort of viral YouTube thing? Who was going to sort of
trip on the way to the
spontaneously vomit or something?
Right,
you know,
like that.
So it was a joy, really.